to give a recommendation for the last paragraph. Okay. The first one is introduction. In the introduction, we have to introduce the topic and state the issue. And the second paragraph, we have arguments. It contains several arguments supporting viewpoints. And the last paragraph, we have recommendation. It concludes to summarizes the main points. So, there is a video here. So, pay attention to this video.
I don't believe people on Earth roughly 6 billion own a cell phone, which is pretty shocking given that only 4.5 billion have access to a working toilet. So how are these popular gadgets changing your body and brain? If you're looking down at your neck, which is clear as a phone, this combined with the time spent in front of computers has led to an increase in the prevalence of myopia or nearsightedness in North America. In the 1970s, about 1/4 of the population had myopia, where today nearly half do. And in some parts of Asia, 80 to 90% of the population is now nearsighted. And it can be hard to put your phone down. Take, for example, a game of dopamine, and together create what is known associated with nicotine. Apps on our phones are designed to present young people as opposed to down. Take, for example, a game of dopamine, and together create what is known associated with nicotine. Apps on our phones are designed to present young people as opposed to down. Take, for example, a game of dopamine, and together create what is known associated with nicotine. Apps on our phones are designed to present young people as opposed to nomophobia. Its algorithms are called waves are associated with comparing a phone call, literally change the way your brain has been shown to alter diabetes, cancer, and open sleep empathy. Harvard Medical School advises the last 2 to 3 hours before bed be technology-free or ability to access information, most notably in poor and unknown access to the internet. A 2014 study found nation and searching for jobs. But there's no telling that they are, which means in order to increase productivity, they would be excited about video we break down the top.
Okay, so I want to ask you some question. What issue does the video address? Camila, what are they?
The video express the impact of smartphone usage on the human body and brain.
Okay, good job. Are there the arguments about the issue?
Saya miss
Okay.
physical effects as smartphone use can lead to causes problems such as unhealthy stimulants. There is an increasing prevalence of myopia.
Okay, good job. And last one is what recommendation that the speaker give the issue?
Recommendation for the issues. The first is reduce the smartphone usage. The second is using time. And the third is encourage alternative activities like reading books, face-to-face communication.
Okay. Impact to the language teacher. So in Hortatory Exposition tags, we use persuasive language. For example, we must protect our future. There is a persuasive with your cube. Is it enough?
25, please.
25, okay. Ini nanti susah. Suruh kamu sendiri dari sini itu. Yes, please. Ini yang bagus. Okay, time is up. So it's time to present your the result of your cube. Please group 3. Can you present it in front of your class?
Okay, so in here we will present our discussion for cybersecurity awareness. How to pronounce it? The necessity of protecting our digital life. In an increasingly connected world, cybersecurity